Plaintiff Darnell Kelly worked with the defendant at a bar, and they often broke up bar fights. Darnell says the defendant frequently disappeared with female patrons, despite the fact that he's engaged. Darnell says during a fight at the defendant's home, he was injured and his Xbox was stolen, so he's suing. Defendant Benjamin Lucas admits that he would disappear from time to time with other women, but says Darnell wasn't there and has no idea what happened. Benjamin admits a fight broke out at his house, but denies responsibility for Darnell's injuries or stolen property.
Start with you.
Okay, I met Ben back in about July of 2011. We both work at a bar as bouncers. I kind of took him under my wing. He wasn't very well liked when he first came, but I pushed the issue that he's a good guy, and we became brothers. We were real tight, very tight. We had each other's back. You know, we work in a bar, so, you know, a lot of things go on. We fight a lot, and a lot of stuff goes on.
Fight a lot with the patrons.
Yes, that's what, you know, when things go on. But I could always depend on him. Mm-hmm. He's a special police officer, I'm not, so he had more liberty to do things, but he kind of took his job to the extreme sometime, even pulling out his service weapon. At the bar, we deal with a lot of women. So of course we flirt, we keep a relationship with the customers. He kind of took it a little too far, and he would disappear with women, sleep with women. He has a fiance.
The customers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a fiance, you know, and children. So, but he's real fond of the ladies.
He sounds worse than me.
Sure.
As far as you go, it's flirt.
Right.
And that's
heavy
all right.
Flirt.
That's right. Heavy flirting. As long as it stops at flirting.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with flirting as long as you know your limits. But it was on
most times my interpretation of flirting is just having fun and talking stuff.
Yes.
And so.
Well, he didn't just talk and have fun.
I disappeared.
Let me hear from you on all of this, and then we'll get to the incident. Go ahead.
Well, as he said, we did meet in 2011, July. I started working at the bars, he said. Yeah, we did fight a lot of people.
Hold on, did you bring your service weapon in here today?
No,
no,
sir.
Your side?
No, sir, that's my telephone.
Oh, okay.
All I got is a broken billy club.
Yeah, all he got is a billy club. Go ahead, sir. You all met and
we did have altercations with people when it was time to get them out of the bar. They refused to leave and extra drunk, so on and so forth. Now, to the whole ladies aspect, if I disappeared, I don't know how you know what I was doing if you weren't there, but if I disappeared, you don't have the liberty to say.
But just tell us, what would you do when you disappear? Y'all go to Bible study? What would you do? What would you do?
No, it wouldn't be Bible study because it's during the weekend, it was at night.
What would you do?
Now, we would disappear and I would drop them off, or we would just disappear.
Oh, like magic?
Yes, sir.
Just evaporate in the air?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
now
sir.
you're going to make a fool out of me.
No, sir.
So I'm going to show you who the fool is today. I do this for a living. So you coming here with these smart answers. Yeah, yes, sir. We evaporated in the thin air. Go ahead.
He threw a party for me. Well, first I'll start off. He had a party for himself at our place of business. And his fiance was there, her brothers were there, the family members was there. A fight broke out because he was in conversation with a young lady at the bar that wasn't his fiance. His fiance saw this and had a problem with it. And the brothers became agitated, and there was a big fight at our place of business. During this time, he was drunk, of course, and he pulled out his weapon, and we had to take it from him and put it away. Okay?
Did anyone else have a weapon now?
No. Nobody else had a weapon.
Wow.
At all. Okay?
That you know of?
I knew that you had a weapon, and that's what's important.
You saw someone with a weapon?
And I took it from you.
Yeah, somebody else had a knife.
Okay, and what were they doing with it?
Coming at me.
That's not true,
Okay.
Your Honor.
I don't believe you.
That's not
You've
true.
already hurt you. You've already hurt your credibility, so I don't believe you. Just don't believe you. Go ahead.
Believe it.
See what happens to that evaporating thin air? Go ahead.
People that he pulled the gun out on was his fiance's brothers. So when my birthday came around on August 11th, Ben announced to our friends that he was going to throw a party for me. That's fine. We went to his house before and had a party. We all had a good time. I had the Xbox there. We was playing the Connect, the dancing games and all that stuff. You know, we having fun. I'm 12 years older than Ben, so, you know, he makes an issue about the Xbox, but I sit at home with my kids, you know what I mean? So I can play Xbox. At the beginning of the party, everything was going well. Everybody's enjoying themselves. As the night went on, the crowd got rowdy. Some of the people that were there for me, they decided to leave because it was not what they expected at all. I had brought the Xbox before because I was asked to bring the Xbox so we could enjoy ourselves before. Nobody thought it was going to be anything like it was turned out to be. So he decided he wanted strippers there as well. During the entire party, his children, relatives' children, they're all mingling with us and running around.
They were happy to see the strippers.
Yeah, they were. The strippers were actually getting dressed right next to the kids' room. You know.
That's incorrect, man.
Go ahead.
Okay. Like I said, my guests were leaving.
So what occurred?
I started packing up my things so I can leave as well. He was transitioning the party from outside, because it was mainly an outside party, like a barbecue, to inside for the strippers to perform. While we're outside, they must have been inside arguing about stuff not being set up for the strippers to perform. Now, his apartment is smaller than this room. Okay, so all those people being in that small, confined area.
What happened, sir?
What happened? All right. A fight broke out. Started by Mr. Lucas himself and the strippers. It's kind of weird, but he said the strippers were his cousins. Okay, so they start arguing about stuff not being set up, how they can't get started. And so when I walk in and I'm standing at the entranceway of the room, he says, "You're a bunch of strippers anyway, you didn't get paid, y'all can get out of my house." He said it a little more vulgar than that, but of course I can't repeat exactly what he said. So they got mad.
Come on, sir.
Okay.
Get to the stolen Xbox and the medical bill.
A big brawl happened. It was a big brawl.
Who threw the first punch?
One of his family members or guests threw a punch at another guest of ours who, one of the girls tried to hit him with a purse or something. And the guy hit him. And that's how the fight broke out. When the fight broke out, I was at the kitchen towards outside talking to her because—
Just tell me what happened to you.
Oh. I'm breaking up the fight. A guy attacked him. I grabbed the guy off of him. All right. I go back outside to leave. She wasn't behind me, so I went back inside.
How do you need medical bills, sir?
I got hit over my head. I was warming
hit
up
over your head.
I got hit over the head with a bottle by one of his guests.
All right. And you're not sure which one, but it was one of his guests.
Yes.
All right. Secondly, your Xbox.
The Xbox was stolen.
And you asked him about it, and what did he say?
He said that he would find out statements from him.
All right. And he has not?
No.
All right. Give me your statements. Sir, you tell me what happened.
Yes, I did have a party on August the 11th for Mr. Kelly at my house. We had dancers, 3 of which were my cousins. I had a total of 9, 3 of which were my cousins. That's how I got them for such a cheap price. Yes, there was stuff set up in the backyard, gazebo, drinks, DJ, etc. We moved the party inside because the police came and said the music was too loud. So me having my clearances, I may as well go ahead and move my stuff unless I want to lose my credentials. While we're taking the party inside, I realized the DJ was entirely too drunk to continue. I go in my living room and he's laying bent over asleep across the speakers.
Who hired the DJ?
I did. He's a co-worker of ours.
Go ahead.
Mind you, I apologize. The DJ had been there since 6 o'clock. By now it was 12:30. He had been drinking probably what he shouldn't have been doing. As we're taking the stuff inside, I'm trying to get people to slide out of our way so that we can get all the DJ's equipment inside as well as the food. Everybody had been drinking. Mr. Kelly was drunk as well as everybody else. The strippers were getting ready in the bedroom. My issue was with the people that were there because, as I say, they were drunk. They weren't trying to move. Trying to slide everybody out of the way. So now the dancers are coming out of the room. What's going on? Listen, we're trying to set up stuff. Mr. Kelly comes in the house. I go outside. He comes out behind me. Hey, what's going on? I explain it to him. We get back inside. Now I go back to trying to set things up. Stuff is still not moving the way it's supposed to. So, well, look, if y'all can't get ready, y'all can go ahead and leave. I don't need you here.
What happened?
A drink got thrown from somebody. A purse got swung. The fight breaks out. Myself and my girl are trying to push everybody.
Do you know why the fight broke out?
I honestly do not know.
Okay. Did you find out since that time?
No, I do not. I didn't throw the first punch. I don't know who did. I don't know who threw the drink.
What else you want me to know?
We're trying to push everybody out of the house. The fight breaks out. Mr. Kelly did not pull somebody off of me. He pulled me off of somebody. When he grabbed me, he said, "That's so-and-so," because we knew the gentleman. I jumped on him because he hit my girl. That's so-and-so. At that time, whomever it was struck Mr. Kelly with the bottle. He stands up, grabs the back of his head. Immediately after, my brother gets struck with the bottle. Now we have 2 people with lacerations on their head from getting hit. Finally, we get everybody outside. The fight continues. Mr. Kelly's witness jumped down the steps, jumped on my girl's mother.
All right. The bottom line is you don't know who started it at all.
I'm pretty sure it was a guest of mine.
All right, good enough. It was one of your guests. You're liable.
Correct.
Because you should. All right. So why are we here? If you know that.
We're here because I did tell Mr. Kelly that I would help him out with the Xbox.
Remember, you just agreed that you're liable. Ain't no help out. You just agreed that you're liable for whatever happened. You just said, And you have a history, sir, of being negligent. You pull out your gun in a club. That is unprofessional and probably against police policy. Secondly, you invite these folks over. You failed to supervise them properly. You didn't even take the time to research who threw the first punch. You say you don't know what happened and still haven't looked into it. This is your man, got bust over his head, got injured. You don't even look into it and see what happened. 1811, judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Feel better? Feel better?
I feel excellent.
There you go.
You could have took care of this a long time ago. You was my boy. I kept you still under my wing when all this stuff was going on. I didn't tell you anything until you told me to take you to court. I already heard that you've been saying a lot, and you was trying to tell everybody that I hit your brother and that I started the fight.
No, they say that he hit you and you hit him.
Okay. You know that's not true.
You know when he got hit.
What did I just say? I said I
You
don't
already
know.
purged yourself. Continue to. I won the case.
There you go.